Hello and welcome back to Hal Tech TV. Today we are doing our video review on the Silverstone MS07. Now if you want to check out the unboxing or written review, those two have already been published and the links for those will be down below, so if you want to check them out, you can check them out, but for now we have the video review of the Silverstone SST-MS07. It's going to be a quick one because it is quite a small product, but if you want the full thing, obviously we've got the written review. So let's get in and take a look at the product. I'm just going to give you a quick look around the product before I actually cover the individual bits that I want to cover on the review. So at the top here we have the Silverstone logo with some ridges around the side, and then on the underside what we have is the inverse of that. So this is, again, like I said, the inverse of the top, and that's going to make it stackable. I'll get onto that in a minute. On the end piece we have a hole here, and that's for SATA devices, so it can be used with the Silverstone EPO2, which is a USB 3 to SATA adapter, and this is going to mean that you can turn this into from a silicone case into a fully fledged enclosure. And there's a few benefits to having them separate, which I'll get onto in a minute. And then on the other end we have the entrance for the devices. So this takes any 2.5-inch devices, 9mm, 7mm thickness, whatever is going to accommodate them. And on the inside, if you can see that right there, I'm not too sure if you can, but it does have some rubber balls there for suspending the device inside for extra protection. Now, because it's silicone rubber, it's going to give you a little bit of extra protection over a hard case, because it's going to absorb the impact rather than have the impact transfer through the case like a metal enclosure might do. Now, moving on to my individual feelings about certain parts of this particular product. I am very happy to see that they've done this stackable design with the top and the bottom, because it doesn't add that much price. In fact, it probably doesn't add any price onto any cost onto the overall price of the product, because it is just going to be a single mold, and obviously, you know, it's not like they're screwing extra parts on. So hopefully then you're getting an extra feature there for essentially no difference in price. So I quite like that feature. I also quite like the feature of the hole here for the EPO2, because this means that you can buy a single EPO2, and if you have more than one or two storage devices that you want to buy MS07s for, you can buy the MS07 for each individual device, but if you're only going to be using them one at a time, you only need to buy one EPO2, plug it in, use it on the single device in the MS07, unplug it, and then plug it into another device that you have in an MS07 without having to buy two separate enclosures. So that is a good feature of having, or a good reason to have both the EPO2 and MS07 as separate products you can buy. But and I'll get onto this in the conclusion, buying both of them together doesn't really save you any money overall. So if you do have one device, you're not really going to see any savings from doing this. So that is the device. I'll give you a good look around again, and I'll get on to my very quick conclusion. So to sum up the review of the Silverstone MS07 as an individual product, there's not really that much to say compared to something like a Silverstone case, because it is just a piece of silicone. However, compared to other silicone or other cases in general out there, which there isn't actually that many of, it's quite a small market to be in, there's nothing that really compares to this product, because they're all just boxes and stuff that you put your hard drives in, lock them up, that's fine. But with this you get little extra features, such as you can buy more than one, you can stack them, whereas others can't. And this is, you know, it's not just like putting one on top of each other and classing it as stackable. These actually kind of lock themselves in place slightly so that, you know, they're not just going to slide off. So, you know, you get that feature. You also get the fact that it is specifically designed to be integrated with another product, which is the Silverstone EPO2. Other products, other cases might allow you to attach SATA cables, attach this, attach that while they're in the case, but none are designed to be used with a specific solution in mind. So none are perfect in their you know, the way they've been designed, whereas this has been specifically designed to be used with the EPO2, which means that you can buy them both, use them together, and you're not going to have to worry about anything as long as you use a SATA device in this. So in terms of value, this is extremely high value for the price that it is. Now, if it was going to go up to, you know, in the UK market, like £5, £6, that price, obviously, you know, the cheaper solutions might be worth going for, but at the current point in time, it is exactly the same as its competitive products in terms of price, and so, you know, really, there's nothing worth buying in the others products compared to the kind of things that you're going to get out of when you're going to buy this. Now, it might be 10 out of 10 for value on its own, but integrate it with the EPO2. If you're going to buy them both and use it like an enclosure, it's a very, very similar price range to actual proper enclosures out there. So the value kind of drops a little bit, but due to the fact that it is a Silverstone product and you do get that level of quality, it is still up there in terms of value. So if you're choosing to buy it on its own, perfect value, definitely 10 out of 10, go out and buy it, and you're going to have the best experience doing so. Buy it with the EPO2, still going to get really good value, you're still going to get a good level of kind of quality and experience from buying them, but also at the same time, you know, there is still some products out there which might be a little better in terms of value, but then again, you know, it's Silverstone, so there's nothing that's going to go bad, nothing that you're going to get a negative experience from buying. So that is the video review of the Silverstone MS07. I've probably made it a lot longer than it needed to be, but you know, what can you do? If you want to check out the unboxing or written review, if you haven't already, if I haven't answered any of your questions in this video review, they will definitely be answered in the written review, which is even longer than this video review in terms of content. Other than that, you know, subscribe to the YouTube channel, go visit the Hal Tech TV website, because there's a lot of content on the website you won't find anywhere else on the Hal Tech TV network. I'm Hal Thompson, you've been watching another Hal Tech TV video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye.